Welcome back to my channel, Cooking at Home with Spaz. I'm Cut Master Spaz. Of course, aside from music, I love cooking. So this is the perfect channel. If you love food, but you're not a great cook, you're a beginner cook, you've never cooked at all, it's easy because that's what it is. Everything on this channel is made simple and easy. So your girlfriends, baby mamas, sisters, nieces, next door neighbor, 8-year-old friend can do any of these dishes, all right? Today we're making a crab sushi, what's called a dynamite crab sushi. It's basically a deconstructed sushi because dynamite crab sushi can be made many ways. The main way is the California roll with either ahi or shrimp or more crab on top, and they put a little flame to it and it's really good. Well, guess what? This is gonna be a favorite at all the picnics because it's like build your own sushi. So let's get started with the dynamite crab sushi. Waka! All right, this one is very simple but delicious. You're gonna need some white rice. Make sure it's white rice, white sticky rice, not the Uncle Ben's, not the long grain, not the jasmine. You can use brown if you want, but main thing is sticky white rice that they use in sushi. You're also going to need a bottle of furikake. You're gonna need some mayonnaise, best foods preferably. Some sour cream, doesn't matter what sour cream, and imitation crab, a pound of imitation crab. Don't get the real stuff because that's gonna be really expensive. Now these are optional. You can get some roasted sesame seeds. You can also get some sweet chili sauce, unagi sauce or eel sauce, and some creamy, it's called Kewpie Japanese mayo. And again, that's optional. All right, first thing you wanna do is get your imitation crab and you're gonna slice it and dice it and basically mince it because this is going to be your filling that's gonna cover the top. That's gonna be the dynamite crab. All right, once you have that, what you wanna do is add a cup of mayonnaise. And because I just can eyeball it per se, that's about a cup of mayonnaise, about, all right? All right, then you're gonna add a half a cup of sour cream just to cut the mayo so it's not so, strong tasting. And then once you get that, you're just gonna mix it all together because this is your mixture. And if you want it more, smooth or you want it more thicker, it's up to you. You just go how you feel. It's all good in the hood. I like mine creamier, not that sticky because I don't want the crab to be toasted too much, just a little brown. And I'll show you. Usually in sushi restaurants, they basically have a blowtorch, but that's hard to get to Hawaii, a blowtorch. It's very expensive, like $50.
Damn! You ain't nothing but a broke boy, boy.
See, now that we got our mayo, sour cream, and crab mixture, see how simple that was? That's so simple. We're gonna put that to the side, and then we're going to layer our rice into a glass baking dish. Now, the trick is, if you can use metal if you want to, but the main trick is you use cooking spray to put it in the pan or the glass dish. And the reason you do that is because when you scoop out the rice and you don't do that, you don't put cooking spray, guess what? Sticks to the bottom. Kind of junk. All right, so I cooked 5 cups of rice, okay? So you understand, a lot of people don't know this in recipes, they may get a mistake. It says 10 cups of cooked rice. So you know, uncooked rice is half of what cooked rice is. So if this is 10 cups of rice, then I cooked 5 cups. That's right, right on. Just became a math teacher. Whoo, look at that. See how? So basically what you want to do is just make it into a nice, I guess, even layer of rice. All right, so I got the consistency of rice that I wanted. Like I said, I really don't like a lot of rice. Some people do, they pound the rice, so you can pound the rice, but I wanted to get it to just about a 3/4 inch or even maybe a 1/2 inch of rice layering because I don't want it to be like I'm eating like 1 cup of rice and 1 little drop of crab dynamite mix. So now that we got our rice smooth and all set to what you want, you can kind of see how that looks. Pew. Now you're gonna layer it with your crab mixture. No, you're not gonna do that.
Got him! Got him!
Rewind. All right, so now that you got your rice layered evenly to the consistency or the depth that you want it, see, I want it about like 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch. I don't want it a whole big inch and then like a lot of whole big mussy, Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put your furikake. This is the must to give it the flavor. So you're just putting like a nice, depends how much furikake you like. I like a lot, so I kind of cover the top, just like so. And it doesn't matter what brand, and you can, there's many different furikakes, which is, of course, dried seaweed or nori, and they spice it up with sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds.
All around me are familiar faces.
Sesame seeds, not sunflower. We're not going to a baseball game. All right, so nice layer like that. Now so it's about 1/2 bottle of this. And if you go Costco, then it's about 1 cup. All right, now once you got your furikake layered on, then we're gonna add the crab. This is where you layer, this is the trick of layering it evenly. Because you don't want to mess up all the nori and look ugly, look like you got ants in your crab. So, all right, there we go. So it's pretty even-ish, and you know, it doesn't have to be exact, but that's the beautiful thing about cooking. Just make your own. All right, now this is optional. Although the nori has sesame seed, I'm gonna add a little toasted sesame seed just on top, just like so. And you don't have to if you don't like it. And some people like to toast it, even though it's roasted sesame seed, they toast it. You don't need to do that because this is actually going to go into the oven for broiling. So it's gonna toast it while it's cooking the crab, all right? So now that we assembled, it's time to bake and then eat and then party. Well, eating is the party for me. Let's go. All right, so I had it in the oven broil on the top rack for 10 minutes. Got a little crispy, but that's okay. It's all good. I put some mayo, which is the Japanese mayo, Kewpie. I also put the Thai chili and some unagi sauce or eel sauce. And optional, like the rest of those, you can use seaweed, the Korean one like this, or you can use the flavored one. If you do use regular nori, the big sheets, the Japanese sheets, you can toast it on a frying pan with no oil just to give it a crispy taste. But this is how it works. You take this to the party, leave the nori out, and they make their own just like that. Build your own sushi. Woo! Oh my God! Wow! One more time. Hanaho. I love it. It's salty, sweet, creamy. Not too much rice. Perfect. I can do this all day. If you like this recipe, you can go in the description. It has the full recipe on how to do it. Please subscribe. Put the notification on, that bell, ping, 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 so you can know when I come out with a new recipe or a new episode, which is every Wednesday. Thank you. I'm just gonna eat right now. So I'll look for you next week for the next dish. I'll look for you, you look for me, and we can all eat together, right? Until next time, this is Spaz saying, keep it positive. I'm out of here like last year. Yes, you can go now, because I'm just gonna eat.